Everyone. Today we are going to learn how to start playing bridge online with the Bridge Base Online app. The advantage of the app, it allows you to play with robots, so against the computer, but also with other friends that you know or even strangers. And it will allow you to engage in lessons as well. We are going to try and do some duplicate lessons or private lessons of four. But first of all, let's see how do we register. Okay, so registration will be only once you have your username and password. You can use it from any device that you have, but I would strongly recommend to use a computer or an iPad or a tablet and not a phone, even though it's possible, but on the phone it's more difficult. The cards are very small and it's less recommended. So we start with entering a browser. The Chrome is usually preferred, but you can do Firefox or Explorer, any other that you like. And type in the Google screen BBO, which stands for Bridge Base Online. You'll see the first result will be Bridge Base Online, which you simply access. Okay, once we are here, play bridge now is easy. Now, of course, I'm already registered here, so you'll see that after registration, you will have your username and password already in. The computer will remember you. If you switch to another device, you will need to simply type in the username and the password. So remember or write it down and so on. But for the first time, of course, that you want to become a member free, just here. So we'll click that. And now we are starting with choosing a username, which is, of course, unique. So if we will try to choose a name that is username that is common, it's very likely to be unavailable in the sense that someone else is already using it. So you need to be a bit more creative. Yaniv, which mine is already taken, so let's put Yaniv 1 and okay, Yaniv 1 is available. You can do your name with a number, a date of birth, a nickname, whatever you like. Just make sure it will become available, and you could use it. If you want to remain private, you can choose something that is less that's no one would be able to identify you. But if you want to play with other people that you know, maybe it's you'd like people to know you. So personally, I don't mind that my name will be exposed, but that's up to you. Now we are going to choose a password. As it's not a bank account or something that could be hacked, or someone would like to steal your bridge records, is a little bit unlikely. So no need for a very crazy password. You can go with 1 to 6. You can put your phone number. You can put your date of birth. Whatever is easy for you to remember. I'll go here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's very easy. Of course, make sure that the password confirmation is equal. If not, it will prompt you when you'll try to register, and then you'll have to correct it. So you know what? Let's say I put 7, and of course it's wrong in the second one, and we'll see what happens. Real name, you put your real name. That won't be available to see for everyone online, so you can put it in. Now ACBL number, this is the American Federation, so you leave it blank because we are not part of the American Federation. And skill level, that's you have to evaluate yourself whether you are novice, beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, or world class. I assume that most of you will be somewhere between intermediate and advanced. You can leave it private if you don't want to choose, but it's good to choose something, because if someone sees you, they usually will look for someone that is more or less in the same level. And if you are a beginner or a novice, of course, you put it in. As you progress, you of course can change it. Later we'll see where from the app you can easily change it, and hopefully you will be advancing soon. Country, here we will be under England and not UK. So look for England, which is here. Okay. And of course I agreed to the terms of service, which you are welcome to read. Up to you. Okay, the other part could be left blank, but I would recommend to type in ECOL. ECOL means that you are using the ECOL system and not the American, standard American. Soon we'll see, because remember, as you know, most people in the world use the American system, the standard American, and although it's not extremely different, it still will be a bit difficult for you to begin with. So you would prefer to play with people who are playing ECOL at the beginning, and that will be exposed if someone is, seeing you at the table. They will know that you are using ECOL, and therefore you'll know about them, and then it's easier. You can add also whether you are playing other conventions like Stayman or Transfer or Week 2s. Here I'll add here. It's not compulsory. I'll put Week 2s, Stayman, Transfer. Just everybody knows it quite quickly. It's the basics. It's good that people would know what you are using, and it could save time for agreement. That's again if you're playing with strangers. Once you play with your people from the club that you already know, or from your group, then of course it's completely redundant, because usually people know what you are playing. Okay, let's do the register, and remember, I'm going to have a problem. You see it immediately prompts me. The two passwords are not the same, so of course we have to fix it. So make sure it matches, and we can register. Okay, once we are registered, as you can see, it also saves the username and password, takes us in, and this is the home screen of the BBO, which you can always navigate back. Soon you'll see how with the home icon. We will start play or watch bridge. Okay, we will start with solitaire, which allows you to play with the computer. So you simply click it and just play bridge free. Very, very simple. Okay, to just play bridge. I click it and it takes me directly into a table, deals the cards, and I can start playing. Now, the recommendation is that you will start getting to know the app here. When you're playing with robots, you're completely free to take time as long as you like. The robots will wait for you even for an hour. They don't really care. And we can exactly see how everything works. Okay. So I'll do a quick brief here how to do the basics, and we'll finish at that point. I leave you to start playing a little bit, and I'm going to make another clip, another video with, of course, more advanced options that are available here in the BBO. There are a lot. But for now, I just want you to see the basics. So let's just examine that quickly. And okay, so we are sitting in South. You see, my name is here, my username, S, signs for South. My partner is North. All of them are robots, as you can see. My partner is a robot. East is a robot. West is a robot. So this is the table. At the middle, we have the bidding progress of the bidding. on the left, what do we have here? This is the number of the board that you are playing. You are starting with number 1, and of course, as you go on, the number will go 2, 3, and so on. The D represents the dealer, which is north in this case. As you can see, north bid first. He already passed. The robots are playing very quickly. You don't have to wait for them. They will have to wait for you, and that's what we want. The score at the moment is, of course, 0 because we haven't played yet. Here you will have the scores that you will achieve during the game. This part here, this is the options that you have. So one option that we have, we can re-deal, means that you are not interested in this hand and you want to deal another one. Even though in this case, I think we would like to keep it. It's quite nice, but that's up to you. And the hand diagrams means that you can view the cards in a different way. So that, of course, goes to you. What you prefer, you see this a different type of view of the bidding box and the cards, okay? So you can try both. Yeah, I can go back to this. This is like more as you can see it in your hand in real life. Entirely up to you, to your preferences, what's convenient for you, that's good. That's your bidding box. The bidding box will appear only when it's your turn to bid. Now, of course, when you are playing with robots, the bidding box will appear very quickly. But when you will be live with real people, obviously people might take time to think. And then if the bidding box is not with you, it's not your bid. So it's easy to know. One more key to know that it's your bid is that your name is highlighted in yellow here, you see? And the rest are gray, so you know it's your turn and everybody is waiting for you. Again, that's for real life, for when you play with real people. Okay, so what do we have? Of course, we can either pass, and then once we choose the level that we want to bid, so if I want to bid in this case, I have 17 points, my longest and unbalanced hand because of the singleton, so of course I want to bid 1 diamond, so I click 1. Once I click the 1, it will give me the options that I can bid. It's a bit easier than seeing the whole bidding box. It just makes things smaller on the screen. We want to keep the space. So I'll bid 1 diamond, and as you can see, the robot bids within less than a fraction of a second, and the bidding box comes back to you. Let's see slowly what happened. The opponent on my left, West, overcalled with 1 heart. Okay. Now, one thing that you can do is simply click the 1 heart. As you can see, immediately it will open an explanation. Now, I must remind you that unfortunately, the robots here in the BBO use the American style, the standard American, and they don't use equal, which, you know, is a little, again, it's a little bit different, but at the moment, because we just want to explore the options that we have in the app, it's not so critical, okay? Very soon, the goal will be to start with play with real people and be able to get support from the teachers, as you know, Neil and myself, and maybe even teachers, my teachers in Israel might want to do some with you, that you'll get to know my brother and others. We'll see. We'll see how long this Corona business will go for. So the advantages, on the other hand, is that you will always get explanations. Once you click a bit, immediately it will give you the explanation of the meaning. Okay, so as you can see, 1 level overcall, as we've learned, must be 5 cards, 8 to 17 points the range. HCP stands for high card points. The total points that he shows here, it's including if you add distributional points like length, which is a little bit similar to the rule of 20 that we have learned. So you can add like points for length. Of course, you can sit with your notes, you have time to read. By all means, contact me. You can text in WhatsApp. If you have any problem, you can call me once I'm available. Neil also said that he will be able to help if needed, so I will provide his phone number, and he will help as well in anything that you need. The same I can do, okay, my partner passed, as you can see after the overcall. And then one or trump from east. Again, I can click it, see the meaning of the bid, and so on. Okay, you can click even your own bid. By the way, when I bid it also, he gave the explanation. I didn't show it at the time. You can see quickly a difference between what we are doing. Minor suit opening shows 3 cards and not 4. This is one of the differences between the American and the equal. In American, you can open a minor with 3, and a major you must have 5, whereas in the equal, it's always 4, whether it's minor or major. Okay, so you'll see those differences. Major is 5 at least, minor is 3 at least, but you can be a little bit relaxed about it, because even if it's not exactly accurate in what you are doing, our main goal is to learn the basics of the app, and how to use it. And the bridge is less crucial whether it's exactly what you know. Okay, so what are we bidding? We can repeat our souk. We can repeat the diamonds. Maybe we show the clubs. Let's repeat the diamonds. Sounds reasonable. So I put 2. Now, sorry, I forgot to mention that before. After I click the 2, and when I just mouse over, I just put the mouse, you see, on the bid that I want to make, immediately it will give me on the top right corner. So I can't take the mouse, but look at the top right corner. It gives me exactly the description of this bid in terms of, for instance, the 2 club will show 5-4, 5 diamonds, 4 clubs, and 15 to 19 points. 2 diamonds will show what is it, up to 21 points, a biddable diamond. 15 to 21 total points. Okay, so let's bid 2 diamonds, and the bidding is concluded. Okay, so I'm declaring 2 diamonds. The West on my left led with the Jack of Clubs, as you can see. The dummy is open. Take your time, don't rush. The game starts now. Look at the yellow. Again, the yellow shows whose turn is it to play. Okay. And from here you can start playing. Okay. Look, I'm just putting my mouse, and it will immediately, you see, highlight the card that I want to play. I didn't click anything. Okay. Just to make sure before you click the mouse that this is the card that you wanted to play. Okay. If I try to play from the wrong side, which is my hand, of course, it's not possible. If I'd like to play a different suit, of course, it's not possible, because I must follow the clubs. Okay, so let's play quickly this hand. Queen of club. Here I'll play the 4 again. I just put the mouse over, and then I click. Once you click, it puts the card. Trick is finished. Okay, and going to the next trick. Look, the trick is left on the table. You can see it until you are ready. Only when I play the next card, it will disappear. This is very convenient that you don't have to look back. Okay, shall we draw trumps quickly? 2 of diamonds to the ace. Let's hope for a good distribution here. At the moment, everybody is following the suit, which is very nice. And of course, we are lucky. All the diamonds are out. If you were keeping count, now we can win our clubs very quietly. No one can trump us. You see how lucky we took the trumps. Otherwise, West would have trumped us, which would have been very disappointing. So we've done well. And okay, let's do this. I just want to show one more option of the claim. Okay, let them play. Then I take the hearts. Okay, and ace of hearts, hopefully. Okay, wonderful. Now look what happens at this point. I have only diamonds, and no one has diamonds, if you remember. Okay. At this point, when I win the trick, I'm in my hand, okay? I know that I'm going to win the rest. I can simply play them, okay? That's not a problem. But if you want, I'm not sure if I'd recommend it only in positions when it's clear you have only trumps or something. You can use the claim option, just that you know, you click claim. How many more tricks do you claim? In this case, 2, the 2 remaining. And you click the claim. If it's accepted, you will the game will be finished. if you are playing against real people, okay, they will be asked whether they agree to the claim. Of course, you cannot claim just deciding that you can make it. Okay, we will finish here. I won't play anymore. From here, of course, you can play as much as you like. I just want to show that you can go back and see the hand that was played. So this is a new hand. You can progress as I've shown before. But if we go to the scoring now, you see we got 130 points, which was 2 diamond plus 2. We made 10 tricks. I click on that, okay? It shows me the history. Okay, and I can click on the score itself. Okay, 2 diamond plus 2 played by South 130. I click it again. It will open up the whole deal. So the 4 hands, including the bidding sequence. Okay, that happened at our table, and you can even go over the game card by card. Look, I'm clicking the next trick. And it goes and shows me what happened. That was trick number 1. I click next trick. It goes to the next trick. And you can follow the game that you have played. This is very good for learning processes if you want to see if you made a mistake and learn from it. By the way, you can change it even that here. Again, you can show the cards in a different way. And you can also show the... Let's go back to hand diagrams like that. You can also advance card by card. So you can even change that it will be, you have to click for each card. So you can wait and, think about, okay, what should I have done before you see what was played, or maybe try to remember what you have done, and so on. So that's a very good practice option. Okay, I think for now that's quite a lot. You can start playing, seeing. If you have any questions, please contact me, and I'll be able to, of course, help with anything. So, hope to see you soon online. I'm going to prepare one more presentation for more advanced and going to explain how we can progress with more sophisticated options, and the most important, play with people that we know and chat to them and be in touch with them and learn and ask questions. There are a lot of options here, which in those days could be very, very useful. Thank you very much. Keep well. Shabbat Shalom, and enjoy the weekend as much as possible. Bye.